Hey peeps! So it's been a while since I've updated on any of my jade plants. So I thought I would start with my Gollum jade. So as you can see, he's actually done a lot of growing. And I don't know if you remember what he was like when I first got him. I think it was about 9-10 months ago. So not a year, but close to. And he has really grown. Look at that. I must admit, I love how he looks. I'll put a link to the first video when I got him so you can see if you want to look back and watch that. But yeah, there he is. But I also noticed that the water has been literally running straight through to the bottom, and I had a look. There's some stringy bits beneath that hole. I'm going to have to pick up those clay balls in a bit, but oh well. So I think his roots have taken up the soil, because when I push, it seems very stiff and webbed together. And I can sort of see at the bottom, it's hard to show on the camera, but I can see that there's some thready looking roots down there. So what I want to do is take him out, keep him in the same pot. I was thinking of this one, but it's kind of glazed and I like the idea of terracotta, so call me boring, but that's the new soil that I've prepared in there. And just get him out, refresh the soil a little bit, and hopefully he can have a better drink, because I noticed there was a lot of shriveled up leaves starting to appear around the pot. So I think maybe he's not quite getting enough water, because the soil needs refreshing. And if you remember, again, I'll put the video to this guy below. This is the small cutting that I took from this guy here, and he only had a few leaves on him, so he has really grown a lot. So I forget who asked for the update, but here's the update. There you go. This is how far he's come. And again, I'll link the video where I started this guy off below in the comments, in the description. Here. So he is really doing well. And now I heard that the Gollum Jade doesn't really grow as fast as the traditional jade, but I don't know, I think it's just because it grows differently. Oh, there's another shriveled leaf. I think this one could use a refresh as well, but I'll have to sort that out. But anyway, yeah, I don't think these guys grow slower. I think they just grow differently, and it's just a little bit trickier to see. But when I compare the size of this one to how much my other ones have grown, yeah, I would say it's about the same pace. So it's really pretty. I love this one. And yeah, so this is about, I took this cut in when I got this one here, so that's probably about 9-10 months ago now. So this is 9-10 months of growth, and when it started at the bottom is that leaf there, and those two leaves there. So there was like 4 or 5 leaves on it, and all this has just grown in that time. So yeah, again, if anyone's watching this for plant care, I've already given it, but basically it's standard succulent care, bright but not direct sunlight, and you can probably give it a bit of morning sun or filtered sun, just as long as it's not getting scorched, and water when the soil is dry. I mean, here again, I'm sticking my finger in, there's some sticky stuff, it's still moist, so he's good. But if it's dry and powdery, then yeah, give him some water, let it run through to the tray, let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, and then empty anything that's in the bottom. And as you can see, they seem to thrive on it. And as for fertilizer, I think I've fertilised once in those 10 months, so maybe you can do it more, but I don't know. I just give it fertiliser every so often when I remember. Okay, I've taken the Gollum Jade out of the pot, and I'm not sure if this is calcium. It doesn't look like mould. It looks okay, but I think I'm going to take off this outer layer anyway, because I don't like the look of that. But as I suspected, he is completely pot bound. But I think that's all calcium crystals there, because when you look at the pot, it's completely covered. Well, I've kept it clean for the most part, but yeah, maybe I need to scrub this off a little bit. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick off all this and loosen some of the old soil, and then I'll show you what he's like before I put him into his new pot. Alright, and this is what's left of the root ball. It's done quite a lot of growing. It's a little bit of a white bit there. Let's take it off. But yeah, he's got a good root system. He seems happy enough. So we're just going to put him back in his new pot over there. So yeah, I'll show you what he looks like, and then I'll show you the roots on this guy here as well, because I think he could use a bit of a refresh too. Okay, so here's the little guy. It's just finished taken away. I actually got carried away off camera then and realised I should be recording this. Sorry. So he's got quite a nice little root ball that I'm just trying to unpick the best I can. Empty, well, one-handed, but I think this isn't going to work. So there it is. I'm going to clean it off a little bit more and then show you. And there they are. A beautiful little root system which started from this little cutting, which grew quite a bit in 10 months. So I'm just going to get him refreshed and back into his pot, and then I'll show you a shot of them in their happy fresh medium and how to water them. Alrighty, so I've just got some water. There they are in the fresh new medium. It doesn't look much different, but and here we go. So because the medium is dry, well, the new medium is dry, you can see it will just soak up straight away. That's good, well, fast draining medium, by the way. And this is exactly why you need it to be free flowing and not so soggy, because it will just drain through. The plant's roots can breathe nicely. The soil will settle, so you'll also be able to see if you should add just a little bit more to make sure that the plant doesn't subside or anything. And when it's had enough, you'll see in the bottom tray here that it will just start coming through at the bottom. Here we go. You see that there? Oh, and the plant is toppled. See. So now I'm going to have to add some more soil in a minute. So that's going to drain through. I'm going to let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then what's left I'll empty. So I'll do this guy as well. And just enough to go in and suck up. And this is how you pretty much water any succulent. You know, sometimes you can do it via the bottom if you really want, but if you can do it this way, then you can do it this way. This is how you do it. So that's the Gollum Jade, peeps. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, much love, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.